What is going on YouTube? Hope you're all doing well. Today is Tuesday, which is the day after Monday, which means yesterday was the hip hinge marathon that you will have all witnessed. I woke up last night in the middle of the night with chronic hamstring cramp in my right leg, which was fucking hilarious. I'm a weirdo when it comes to pain, so I found it quite funny, although chronic and very, very painful. But that's nothing that a big jug of water and electrolytes can't fix, and a bit of stretching, and then was absolutely fine and woke up this morning fine, just very, very sore. So a bit sore, but that's nothing a bit of mobility and warming up can't fix. Today we have Laug, 12 overall reps at 100 kilo. Ben doesn't mind how I split them. So how me and Ben are going to be working push pressing, which is going to help me manage my knees, is Ben is going to tell me how much volume in total he wants out of the session, ideally. And I'm just going to go at it the best I possibly can, being as open-minded as possible with my knees. So realistically, today could be, the goal is to try and do 12 overall reps with 100. I could do that in one set, I could do that in two, I could do that in four. I might only get 1 or 2 sets in and have to stop. And I spoke to Ben about all of that. And he's totally cool with it. Like, he'll set out the goal and then I'll just listen to my body, because I know that if I'm smart with it, I can continue to get enough work in week to week on push pressing. If I'm a bit dumb about it and I push through and I try and hit overall volume for the sake of like proving myself to my coach and not being a pussy and blah blah blah, I then can't push press the next week because my left knee will be that bad. At the moment my knees feel really, really good, so hopefully we can get warmed up, mobile, and I can rattle off some nice sets there, or set. We'll see how things go. I'd really, really like to do 12 reps straight off with 100 kilo. That'd be pretty fucking cool. And some kind of bullshit PB. It'll be a hella gassy though, which is kind of what I need to do, because I do gas out on log really quickly. So we'll see. Might be 2 6s, could be a set of 12, could be, you know, a few sets of 4. We'll see. We'll see. And then we've got some barbell Z press, which just looks hilarious, sat in an L shape on the floor pressing a barbell overhead. I'm not really 100% sure how Ben thinks I'm going to be able to sit in an L shape. My body doesn't go that way, but I'm assuming I'm allowed to have my knees bent. I don't know. I might make a suggestion for the exercise that comes after is seated dumbbell shoulder press, which is a good one, but getting the dumbbells up can be a bit of a menace. So I might make a suggestion that we combine the two and I do like a seated shoulder press with no backrest. So we've still got the stability element, but because of the stability element and the way that it works, it will also mean that I inevitably have to use lighter dumbbells, so a little bit easier to go up, potentially. Some scarecrow ER raises, good shoulder mobility stuff there. Overhead yoke carry, which hopefully it doesn't rain, but if it does, we'll get on with it. I'll just take an empty yoke for today and take that for a walk. Arm farm, so this definitely comes on my request. I want to be training biceps fairly regularly, and making sure that I'm constantly light weights, loads and loads of reps, hammering the bicep tendon to get it really, really strong and robust. And then some cardio on the ski erg to finish, which will be hilarious with absolutely massive blown up arms. So I'm looking forward to the session. I think it's going to be a good one. I just need to get everything rigged up, get mobile and get ready to go. So let's get into it. I have active hang with straps, 60 seconds, ribs tucked, banded lat stretch, sweet. Thoracic extension over a foam roller, sweet. Shoulder dislocations, sweet. Side plank on straight arm to sides. Oh, like the press up one. Yeah, that'll be fucking horrendously difficult because it's something I've not done since I was about 10. I'm loving all of this though. As much as that sounds like I'm slagging it all off, forcing my body to move in new ways is what I'm all about, because there's so much stuff that when you become a 145 kilo lump and you've got a history of bodybuilding and powerlifting, there's so much stuff I just can't do anymore. Like, I can't sit on the floor cross-legged. Like, there's so much stuff that just doesn't work. But it's not that it's impossible. I can get back to that whilst maintaining my size. It's literally because I've not done it for a large period of time, and now I'm big and immobile, and now I just want to be big and mobile. So then into some more warm-ups, and then into logs. So let's fucking get it. All right, we've been doing some core mobility warm-up stuff, lots of thoracic extensions and bits and pieces, and now I'm just doing rear delt flies with these so-called behind the neck presses. Oh, it's better than I thought it was going to be. That got better as it went on. Ooh. The legendary Temple Gym pec fly. If you don't know, get to know. Fucking awesome little piece of equipment that I managed to blag some years ago. Put a picture on the wall of Dorian using it. Just fucking cool. Nice. Back in some more of these, and then the only other little bits I'm going to add in is I'm going to add in some warm-ups for my knees and some foot rolling as well. I'll get the ball out and roll my feet. Just a good habit for me to have now because of my problem foot. I need to change my shoes around my boots. I'm not going to do my pressing in my boots. When I changed my ollie shoes, just whilst you've got your shoe off, roll your foot. Seems so silly, but really useful.
I thought you were only doing one rep.
I did. I was wondering, I think. Fucking fuming. I thought I'd done 10 when I stepped out because I'd hit that gassy, horrible, wobbly bit that I really wanted to hit. Stepped out, 30 seconds, straight back in, 2 reps. Thought that was my 12, watched it back, realised that I stepped out at 8. Pardon me, stepped out at 8 instead of 10. So my 2 that I'd done back in was 10, so I did 2 more after, so I've done my 12, but it'd have nice to have done 10 plus 2. Or 12 straight out, but this is where I'm shit at log, is where my gas tank comes into it. And then just like learning to recycle reps really quickly. That was 8 reps in 1 minute and 5 seconds, which with a 100 kilo log isn't very good. So Yeah, but I'm not going to start the whole Viper hype and start doing all of that because it's just going to get messy for me, which is going to lead to issues. I need to keep it tidy because then that's going to protect my knees. So if that costs me a rep or two in competition, then so be it. But I should really be doing 8 to 10 on 100 kilo inside a minute, really. But that minute goes quick, apparently. So yeah, it's done. I got the work done, and I got to the work that I was looking for. And the work that I was looking for wasn't so much the 12 reps in one set, although that's a little bit of a dream, something I'd want to do. The work is in just getting really fucking gassed with the log and pushing through it, and that I did. So nice to get that exposure. I'm going to build a lot of confidence off that. We've got a 120 log for reps. Oh shit, 120 log for reps at Boston's. I got 4 last year and tactically didn't go for the 5th, which was a mistake because it would cost me 2nd place. But obviously I want to beat that this year, so 6, 7, 8 reps would be amazing, and I now recognise how hard it's going to be to get 8 reps in 60 seconds with a 120 log. So I've got a hell of a challenge on my hands to get 6, because that's 6 is 10 seconds a rep, which you think, oh, that's not too bad. We shall see. We shall see. So on to the next thing, which is that Z press. I have no idea how I'm going to get on with this. I feel like I'm going to be legs straight and at this angle doing incline presses. I might have to message Ben about that one. Let's move. I'm just going to change my shoes. A useful little tip I can give any of you that are experiencing knee pain: after you've done your push pressing or your squats, get out of your fucking ollie lifters, because they obviously promote you to be forwards on the balls of your feet. So then, like, whilst you're walking a lot more through your balls of your feet and your knees. You're promoting forward knee flexion, which you'll be surprised once you've done a bit of marching around the gym and loading a few plates, how that's not helping. So straight into flats and then into this next bullshit exercise. Lord save me. Oh, my face stink. Stink. Is that on? Stink. Wildly immobile man does some wildly immobile stuff. I don't see this going well at all. Do not see this going well at all. I mean, I just sat in it the wrong fucking way for a start. Or maybe. I mean, that's too low, but... What the fuck is this, Ben? What the fuck is this? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I feel like a toddler.
Daddy, look.
Oh no.
Do what you do.
That wasn't that bad. Feels stupid, but it wasn't that bad. Alright, so 3 sets of 12. This is 40 kilos, bruv. I'm gonna try and ascend my way up. I don't know what weight's gonna be good on this or not, so I've got to get to an RP8. We shall see. I imagine it's one of those exercises that gets quite heavy quite quickly because of the stability element. So my music's gone off and that needs to change. Yeah, clipping the rack was pissing me off. And it does get heavy quick. Well, it's not heavy to press, it's just fucking awkward. Seriously awkward. Microphone has died. It's pissing it down with rain. and I've got yoke walks to do. This is the point where some people message their coach and be like, yeah, I couldn't do yoke walks today because there's water coming out of the sky. And then there's other people that want to progress, so just get on with it, because sometimes in comp it rains. Something, mental resilience, something. Last exercise before cardio is arm farm. I'm doing tricep push downs, good old dumbbell bicep curls, 5 sets of 20, 100 reps, love it, let's go. Burn is wonderful, horrible and wonderful. So now my arms and shoulders don't work at all. I've got 6 rounds on the ski erg to do. I think he's doing this to take the piss out of me. But I'm embracing the work, man. I just like it. It's hard. Like most people are like, oh, can't I do like the assault bike and not use my arms because my arms are really sore? No, just do as you're told. What are you going to do when your legs are tired and you've got sandbag steeplechase and comp? You're going to ask them, can we just do something else instead? No, you just have to fucking get on with it. That's what I'm going to do. So 6 rounds, 10 calories per round, 30 seconds rest in between. I have no idea how that's going to go. I'm just going to do it now. So I've realised these are totally meant to be sprints. So I started again. This is my last round. All right. Battery's dying on the old mic, but that session done. And what a fucking session it was. Really happy with that one. Another one in the books. I'm just really aware that like my mindset's in such a good place now. I can barely hold this fucking little mic up. It feels like it weighs a ton. My mindset's in such a good place now where my willingness to work and my approach towards like challenges is totally different. You know, there's a lot of similarities between what I'm doing now and what I was doing with Shane. Like none of this is reflections on Shane's programming at all. Just my mindset. So stepping away from that and taking some time and then exploring things with Alexandra, which I'm continuing to do. I've got another session on Friday with her. Is allowing me to embrace hard work again instead of being frustrated by, you know, like that Z press that I was doing, sat upright, you know, things that where Shane was programming me challenges like that. I was just getting frustrated. It's fucking shit. It's fucking pointless. Don't understand why I'm doing it. And where now I'm like just quite excited for the challenges, excited to train hard, excited to move my body in new ways. Yeah, it's all really good. Very positive. And you can feel the productivity that's going to come off that work in terms of just mobility, stability, conditioning, and of course strength as well. So, you know, our bread and butter's in there. And all of those things will continue to push on. One thing that Ben said to me, to give me a little bit of reassurance as well, is that this session and I think this block of sessions and maybe next week's are like a little bit more reserved and pulled back because we're still recovering from comp. Although I do feel pretty damn good at the moment, we are still recovering from comp, so we need to be smart about it over the next couple of weeks. And then it looks like after then we'll open the taps a little bit more and see some heavier loads. But to be honest, not overly concerned. I know Ben's got it in hand, and I've also got a new newfound confidence in my ability to be strong, which was proved to me with the lumberjack carry, you know, doing an event that I hadn't trained for at all and did really well at. So I know I am just strong. So the more faith I have in my ability to be just strong, the better I'm going to do at whatever I choose to do. So, but obviously programming and stuff helps. Duh. But that's all for today. Until next time, peace, love and cake.